In Wellesley College, 2 detectives have dedicated their lives to solving felonies committed by and against birds. They are members of an elite squad known as the Special Avian Unit. These are their stories.
Detective solves a lot. Detective rides coattails a lot. Listen up, I've got a new case. In all my years in the SAU, I've seen a lot of grisly things, but this one takes the cake. Last night, Henry DeRaven was found dead outside the Schneider Center. As you know, Henry and his wife Pauline are famous for their show Ravencam, based on their lives outside the Science Center. This one's personal for me. I loved Henry and the whole DeRaven family for their show. We need to find who did this and bring them to justice.
Looks like Henry is. Nevermore. Don't worry, Chief. You can count on me to bring him in.
You mean us, right? I always help you out.
Yeah, no. Whatever. Either way, the person will have to pay. So what do we know? First, the most obvious suspect, the Schneider window. But something just doesn't add up. Why would Henry DeRaven be at Schneider? He doesn't need SFS. No, it's not right. In all my years, I've never seen a case like this.
My money's a little red. She seemed a little flighty during her interview.
Of course she was flighty, numbskull. She's a robin.
Henry ate one of her eggs. Isn't that a motive? Plus, not to mention, she lives near Billings. She knows exactly how to frame that window.
But she's been touring with her band, the Rockin' Robins, all weekend. She was out of town. My money? Jackie, the Vixex. She was mad that Henry and Pauline got all the fame and wanted to get revenge.
But she has an alibi too. Jackie moved to Baltimore to become the next executive Raven in charge of all sporting and Edgar Allan Poe events. There's no way she could have flown here and back in one night.
Well, we gotta go to Schneider. See if that window saw anything.
We hate to disturb you, but we were wondering if you saw anything the night Henry DeRaven was killed. He was a very powerful raven, and we have reason to believe he made a lot of enemies on the way to the top. Do you still speak window?
Couldn't forget, even if I tried. Apparently, there was another Raven circling around the building last night. Must have been Jackie. Hold up. It's the chief. He wants us back at the station, pronto.
Can one of you idiots tell me why you didn't immediately bring in Pauline for questioning?
We assumed she'd be in mourning. We don't know what that means for ravens, but we figured we should give her some space.
Yeah, what Solves a Lot said.
What is the #1 rule of bird detectiving? You always question the spouse, because they always did it. We brought in Pauline after we watched her cash a big check, and she confessed to the whole thing. Apparently, she hadn't been making money from the show for a while now. Henry had been taking both their checks and cashing them into his account. She killed him so she could finally get her dues. Unfortunately, the whole show's canceled now, so it was all for nothing.
Chief, we're lucky to have you. Sorry we didn't catch him. This time.